Do you smell that? Autumn is on its way. As a certified autumn girly, I am excited to finally thrift for autumn once again. I really want to find some good Halloween decorations, and last year I was really into a more gothic Victorian Halloween decoration vibe, which I'm still into this year, but I do want to add some more overt Halloween elements into the mix. Like, I want my friends to come into our apartment and be like, yeah, this place is decorated for Halloween. And of course, I'm going to be on the hunt for some autumnal clothing. If you're interested in a more in depth list of trends and pieces that I want to thrift this autumn, I did quite literally just post a YouTube video about that exact topic question. Some of you may not know this about me, but for the past few years, I've gotten really into doing Halloween costumes slash cosplays. So I do already have a list of everything I want to do this Halloween. So I will be keeping an eye out for that stuff as well. Of course, I won't be telling you what it is because it's a secret. Anyways, enough yapping. Let the thrifting commence. Today's my mom's birthday, so you know what that means.
Thrifting with mom.
Sorry, I didn't realize I was blocking your
That's
head.
okay.
Thrifting with mom. Can we appreciate how sick this, there's tape. There's tape. The tape is messing me up. I can't do this left-handed. Help. 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 Here. This Star Trek Uno, and it's the complete, oh wait, couldn't resist. $1, like.
Captain Kirk.
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding? $1. A steal. I'm someone who loves secondhand fashion, clearly, but I can't always find something that comes in my size, so I've always wanted to learn how to sew and make my own clothes, which always seemed like this huge impossible task because I had no idea where to start, but the impossible is now possible thanks to this video's sponsor, Skillshare. When you look up sewing, there are quite literally hundreds of courses to choose from, but I was drawn towards the Sewing Basics Make Your Own Clothing course by Denise Byron, because I have pretty much zero knowledge of how to sew. Excuse me. As someone who had zero knowledge of how to sew, I really appreciate how in depth Denise is with explaining everything in a very easy to understand way. And it's so nice taking a course from someone who understands the importance of having clothes that fit your body well and make you feel good. The course I took provided a thorough step-by-step guide, and you can even submit your projects to get feedback from your teacher and other members. Skillshare also offers courses in a ton of other topics taught by amazing world-class creatives like illustration, graphic design, writing, film and video, or even just something more chill if you want to learn a specific craft while sitting on the couch next to your cat, like me. So if you want to brush up on your sewing skills or any other skills, you can actually try out Skillshare for free because the first 500 people to use my link in the description or scan my QR code will receive a 1-month free trial of Skillshare. Thank you so much to Skillshare for sponsoring this video. Now let's get back to the thrifting. Day 2-ish of thrifting. I have some free time today, so I want to check out some thrift stores. I put up Halloween decorations around my apartment yesterday, and I just feel like I don't have a lot. Like, there's definitely some Halloween touches to the apartment, but overall I feel like I could do better. So I'm really gonna keep an eye out for Halloween decorations today. And then of course I'm gonna look at clothes because I really want some more witchy pieces, some 90s pieces. And I actually just did a TikTok of outfits inspired by Suki St. James. from Gilmore Girls. So I would also be down for more Gilmore Girls inspired pieces, but ones that are a little bit funkier. Love Lorelai and Rory, but their outfits are just a wee bit bland for my taste sometimes. So that's why the word inspired exists, right? Inspired, not recreating. I'm not gonna go super far out today. Usually I go about an hour outside of the city and then work my way back down into the city. But this time I want to stay a bit more local because I have other things I need to do today. So we're gonna see what we find, and I will see you all when I get there because I don't film and drive. Surprise! We're here. Well, I guess it wasn't much of a surprise because I said we were going to a thrift store. I think I'm gonna try my manifesting method of getting a shopping cart because that's something I don't usually do. But sometimes when I do that, I've found that I find more things, or maybe it's just like psychologically, if I have a place to put the clothes I'm looking at, I will pick them up rather than leaving them on the rack. Who can say? Anyways, there are a lot of cars in the parking lot, so let's go inside and hopefully we'll find something. I don't know what I thought was going to happen with this top. I just saw that it was kind of cute and vintage, and so I decided, what can go wrong with trying it on? And it's not that anything went wrong per se, it's just, this is not for me. It's just not for me. I saw the color and the cut of this dress, and I thought it could be really cute, but unfortunately it's just a little tight on me, and it's not really doing much. So once again, it's a no. It was so packed in that Goodwill, and I was walking around wondering, why are there so many people in here at noon on a weekday? And then I realized they're having a 30% off sale, and today is the last day, so question answered. It was just really overwhelming in there. There were a lot of people, a lot of stuff, long lines, and the stuff I looked through wasn't even that great. I didn't really find anything except the two things that I tried on, and those were flops. I think I'm gonna go to one or two more nearby thrift stores because I don't want to make this a huge thrifting day. I have stuff I need to do later, but I am determined. I am an autumnal girly. I love Halloween, so I will not be giving up. Sorry if I got scary there for a sec. I think the spirit of Halloween just, possessed me a little bit, and I can't help it. Anyways, let's go to the next thrift store. Ooh, teleportation. Ooh. Whoa, we're here. How did that happen? Sorry, you know what? I shouldn't lie to you guys. Teleportation is not real. I cannot personally teleport. No teleportation happening here. Anyways, it looks like this thrift store is inside of a church. I have never been here before. I don't really see a sign for it, so I am gonna take one for the team and go into the church, and hopefully there's a resale shop in there. Hopefully there's a thrift store in there. I'm gonna just go inside now. Trust me when I say I wanted this jacket to work out so bad. Like, the cut, the color, the texture, so good, so perfect for autumn. but it was just a bit too small on me and I knew it would be uncomfortable if I did get it. This top's a little hard to see because of the lighting situation, but there's this little lace detail on the v-neck and the lace bell sleeves, and I'm not sure if it's too plain, but sometimes it's kind of a good thing. I thought this shirt was cute. I really like off the shoulder tops, and there's this little twist at the bottom that you can't see very well, but it's there. But then I realized that it is in fact from Shein and is made of polyester, and also they wanted $9 for a used top from Shein, so yeah. If you know my fashion decisions at all, you know that if it's autumn and I see a black lace top, I am going to pick it up and try it on. I think this top kind of speaks for itself. Once again, it's kind of hard to see, but I mean, it's a black lace top. This top really makes me feel like Princess Fiona, obviously only in the best way possible, because what other way could you talk about Princess Fiona? The design, the velvet portion, like, come on. Sorry if you hear my AC, but it's getting pretty warm out, so I need it. I found a lot of cute things, but their dressing room situation threw me for a loop because I thought there would be individual changing rooms, but it was more of a communal changing space. So it was kind of hard to tell if I liked certain pieces. I know at this point I should be wearing a tank top under all my clothes. I understand that. I just did not think of it today. But I notoriously do not wear a bra, so wasn't sure if they'd be cool with that, so I decided to just try on everything over my clothes, obviously. So some things were kind of hard to tell if I liked them because there was a shirt underneath it, so I couldn't get the full effect. But I did get a couple things, and they actually had a sale going on because both the items together were supposed to be like $18, but it ended up being $10.80. So quite the steal, especially in this day and age. To be an overt cat lady, okay? Because in this household, we support and uplift and empower cat ladies. The cats are gonna need their lunch soon. It is 1 p.m. I'm not gonna go home right now. I'm gonna go to one more thrift store, probably like a smaller one if I can find another one similar to this thrift store, because lately I've been having more luck at smaller thrift stores than like big box chains like Goodwill and Salvation Army and Savers. Once again, kind of no surprise there. So I'm gonna go to one more thrift store and then we're gonna make our journey back home because I have some cats to feed and myself to feed because it's lunchtime. But I really hope I find some Halloween decorations, if anything. Like, thrift gods, like if you don't want to throw any cute clothes my way, please, some cute Halloween decorations would be greatly appreciated. And that's on 2 cups of coffee. I don't know where we're going next, but we're going. When I tell you all that the fit of the skirt is ridiculous, like you are not prepared. You know when something is so tight, it makes your stomach flatter? Like it just squeezes you so hard? Like, yeah, it was just ridiculous. Well, I'm home, and Chicago traffic murdered my soul once again. And that concludes today's thrifting segment. Day 3 of thrifting. My mom is going to be making an appearance once again because we like going thrifting together or something. Wild concept, I know. Hello.
Hello. What am I walking into?
You don't even want to know. You don't even want to know, honey. Ready to go thrifting?
I am ready to go thrifting.
Let's
There
go.
are treasures out there.
And we're gonna find them.
Yup.
I tried dressing more autumnal, but it is hot out today, so this is what happened. I'm thinking we're gonna go to the suburbs. Surprise, surprise. Something I never do.
You're so daring, honey.
Dare to be different.
There you go.
And that's what we're gonna do. So since that's probably gonna be like an hour-long drive, I'm gonna start driving now. Please. We have arrived. What are you laughing at?
I was gonna say we have a ribbon, but then I was laughing at you.
Thank you for the support, mother. I am actually pleasantly surprised that this top fit. I definitely thought it was going to be way too small on me, but she has stretch. Please let me know that one of you, at least one of you, sees the vision that I had with this dress. I thought it was going to be giving Claro, but it does not. It just, I guess there's an idea here, but I'm not buying it. I thought this dress could be very cute and bohemian and free people-y, and it is, but it's just not my style exactly. So, yeah. What's this guy's story? Okay, we found a few cute items, and I got a tablecloth that I'm going to use as a blanket. It's Halloween, and they couldn't find the price tag, so it was $1.99, baby. Admittedly, I will say that it is kind of hard to thrift for fall clothes when all of a sudden it's 80+ degrees outside and I am sweating. But nevertheless, we are persisting, and we're gonna go to a few more thrift stores and keep up the good fight. We did find a few things at this thrift store, but only one clothing item, so hoping we find more today, especially since we're on day 3 of thrifting. To the next one.
The hunt continues.
And I just happen to be wearing polka dots. I'm not sure why this lighting is so blue, but you can barely see this jacket. Doesn't matter anyways, because does not fit. Sorry, it did not fit? What? This two-piece set is really cute. It kind of is giving middle school principal, but in a good way. And I thought these pants were going to be cuter, and I think they could be cuter if they were bigger and fit a bit lower rise, but they're just, yeah, they're too business casual for me. Found some good stuff. Not even the right way, so you can't even see it. Sorry if you hear the AC, but also not sorry because it's hot. It's so hot, especially when you have a head full of hair. It's so hot. Because it's so hot out, I think we're gonna go to one more thrift store today and then go home because I want to. I'm also not sure if it's because it's still September, but I feel like a lot of stores don't have like a lot of good fall things in stock yet. So I might have to go do all of this again in a couple of weeks. But one thing about me is I never give up, even perhaps when I should. Okay, we are done for today because every time I go into a store, I get hot and sweaty, and then I try clothes on and I get hot and sweaty, and then I come outside and I get even more hot and sweaty. This yellow trench coat, so cute, especially since I was just talking about wanting to get more into brighter colors during autumn, at least in my last video. I thought this top was going to be a very cute basic, but it's just way too tight and honestly is not really giving anything for me, so I don't know. What do you guys think? How does this look? I also thought this cardigan could be really cute, but I think the ruffles around the neck kind of threw me off a bit, and I just don't really think it looks that good on me. And these pants were just a joke, quite frankly. They once again did not fit, so couldn't even button them. I was literally looking for these on eBay.
That's hilarious.
Oh my
And I was
god.
like, these are adorable.
Get a load of this gal. Bringing in the finds. Okay, today is the last day of thrifting. Okay? The last day. We're gonna be going to 2 or 3 thrift stores, and if I don't find anything, I'm calling it. I'm just gonna take that as a sign that the thrift gods simply do not want me to find anything. I do wish I was dressing more autumnal today, but it is 80 degrees outside, so unfortunately that is not happening because I cannot spend another day sweating constantly. We got teased here in Chicago with a false autumn because in the beginning of September we had a cold front and everything was really nice. The weather was chilly. I could wear a jacket. We got a little taste of fall. But then it skyrocketed back up to the 80s, so, which does mean I can go back to the beach, but it also means that I cannot wear a jacket or anything that isn't breathable, or else I will be drenched in sweat. I know where I want to go for the first thrift store, and while I do still want to find some autumnal clothing today, I also really hope to find more Halloween decorations, and I don't know where to go after the first one, but that's what maps is for, am I right? Anyways, I'm gonna get this show on the road because it is 30 minutes away and I do need to stop by a gas station. See you there. We're here, and did I get gas? No, because priorities. Well, that was a flop, and I still need to get gas. Halloween will have for real commenced if I run out of gas because that will be the cruelest trick of all. And by trick, I mean my own avoidance. Anyways, I'm gonna go get some gas and then we'll go to the next thrift store. I think you all get the gist by now. Okay, let's try this again. It was so hot in there. I had a sweat mustache the entire time I was looking around, but I did find a good amount of Halloween decorations, which I'm happy for. Kind of sad I didn't find anything for clothing, but I have also kind of just accepted the fact that I will probably have to do my like fall thrifting online, because it just really sucks trying to find clothes that fit you in person, because a lot of the times there's just nothing, which is something I've talked about a lot on this channel, so I'm not going to get into it right now. But my point being that I will probably end up looking online for fall clothing, like eBay, Depop, Poshmark, etc. And yeah, sorry, I'm just recovering. It was so hot in there. When I say I had a thick layer of sweat above my upper lip, I'm not exaggerating. Sweet, sweet AC. I also have not found anything for my Halloween costumes slash cosplays. I thought I found something in there, but it was just way too small, because unfortunately Halloween costumes just run really small. So I'm gonna keep looking for that, but today we're gonna go to one last thrift store. One last thrift store, mark my words, and then that's it. Not to make you feel a sense of impending doom or anything. Two things. First, I wish you all could have seen the look of absolute horror on my face when, after trying on those clothes, I realized that I didn't have my purse, that I left my purse on one of the clothing racks. Thankfully, nobody took it. Sorry, there's like pelicans eating a lot of food over there, and they're quite cute and also distracting. What was I talking about? Let that be your lesson. Always keep your purse on you, even when you're trying on clothes, and before you leave any area, make sure that you have all of your belongings. Two, I'm not sure if Salvation Army just does not put out Halloween decorations for religious reasons, but I feel like every time I've gone to a local Salvation Army, they don't have Halloween decorations, and I forgot that fact. But they did want to try to charge me $15 for that aqua turquoise top, and I just didn't really feel like spending $15 on a used top from a Salvation Army. Anyways, I think I'm giving up. I'm calling it quits. It's hot out. I've been to like 50 thrift stores. And anything else that I want to find for fall will have to be purchased through some secondhand website, because I can't deal with this torture anymore. And by torture, of course, I never mean thrifting for me and for you. I never mean that. It's mostly the heat and the like driving and like the trying on things that don't fit me. That's the torture. Which means it's time for the haul. It's time for the haul, baby. I'm gonna be dividing this haul into two categories. The first, fall clothing. The second, you guessed it, Halloween decorations. Shocker. I think I'm gonna start with a couple of items that I found off camera before I started filming this video, and then work our way into the stuff I found in this video, and then the decorations, of course. One thing about me is I love a good autumnal poncho, and this one is no exception. The red reminds me of vampires because blood. I don't know if you can see it, but the little rose detail, the fringe, it's just so beautiful. And I actually saw this immediately upon walking into a Goodwill, because one of the workers made this beautiful little fall staging area, and this was on a mannequin. So I did steal this off of a mannequin. And by steal, I mean that I just took it off the mannequin. Okay, I did pay for this. Calm down. When I was checking out, one of the workers asked if I took this off of the mannequin up front. And I was like, yeah, did you design it? And they were like, yeah. And obviously, I had to give them their flowers. Last autumn, I thrifted a really cute black poncho and I wear it all the time. So I can't wait to get a lot of wear out of this one too. This next top is a lot more casual, but I just love the colors, the purple and the gray and the stripes. And also the fabric is just really soft. So I figured this would just be a really nice autumnally shirt to wear as it gets cooler and just kind of throw on if need be. And it's cute and comfortable. Need I say more? And those are the two things I found before filming. So let's get into the things that I found during this thrift trip. Obviously, I got this top. Like, are you kidding me? In the last video I posted, I talked about fall fashion trends I want to thrift, and one of the categories I said was simply creatures. You know, vampire, werewolf, wendigo, fairy, etc. And I would say this fits the category of fairy. It's just so ethereal and whimsical, and I'm actually shocked that it fit me because it looks kind of small when you just look at it on a hanger, but that's why you try things on, because I was very pleasantly surprised and I'm excited to wear this during autumn because it's just so cute and it makes me feel so pretty. And I love the neckline on me and also the color. Chef's kiss. Maybe I'm crazy or it's just been a while since I've watched Buffy, but this kind of reminds me of Tara. Does anybody else see it? Or just me? This next top I was kind of indecisive about and I wasn't sure if I wanted it. But one thing about me is that I simply cannot resist anything witchy, which includes bell sleeves. This top is cute. It is a bit on the plainer side, but I really love the brown lace details and the sleeves. And I figured this would just be a good top to kind of dress up or dress down and maybe wear with like a statement skirt. And I don't know. I know that I can make it really cute. Not that it's not cute on its own, but I can make it cuter. What can I say? I have a weakness. This is the last top I got, and it just really reminds me of that green velvet dress Nicole Kidman wears in Practical Magic and Princess Fiona. I really just love the print, like on the back that comes into the front in the bit of the green velvet. It's just very folly and very much right up my alley. Honestly, there's not much left to say about this top. It's just really cute, and I mean, come on. Look at it. There are a couple more clothing items, but I just really need to talk about the only pair of shoes I found during this entire thrift trip. Or should I say my mom found? Look at these kitten shoes. Are you kidding me? And there's a story here behind these shoes, okay? A couple of months ago, I actually found these on Pinterest, and I immediately recognized the company they're from because I have a pair of Mary Janes with these exact black cats on them. So I looked through their website, did not find them, decided my best bet was to go on the Gem app or eBay. So I did that and I saved a couple of listings, but people wanted like $50+ for these shoes. And then I forgot about them. They were a pipe dream to me until I went thrifting with my mom. And while I was in the dressing room, I opened it and my mom walks up with these shoes. And the gasp I let out, the gasp that overcame me, I asked her if they were in my size, and she said, no, I don't think so. I just saw these, and I was like, oh, these remind me of the Mary Janes you have, and I just wanted to show you how cute they are. But lo and behold, I look at the shoe size, and they are my size. Clearly, that's why I got them. So thank you, Mom, because these are now one of my most prized possessions. They are so cute. I've already styled them on my Instagram and I'm just in love with them and I can't wait to wear them more. I told you, I'm a certified cat lady. Something I've been wanting for a really long time is a nice suit a la 90s Julia Roberts or Kate Bush. And while this two-piece set isn't as baggy as I would like it to be, it's definitely a start and I do like the fit of it. I do think I will be searching for a baggier suit as well, but this was just really cute and too perfect to pass up, especially because I was wearing polka dots. So this was 25% off. I really want to lean more into suits this autumn, not for any particular event, but just as a part of my daily life. just going to get coffee with a friend wearing a cheeky little suit. Honestly, any excuse to encourage myself to buy more ties. In my last video, I talked about how I kind of want to try wearing more brighter colors this autumn instead of sticking to the like blacks, browns, jewel tones that I usually wear. And this last clothing item is actually kind of perfect and fits right into that, but it's this yellow trench coat I found. I've kind of been wanting a trench coat the past couple of years just because it's nice when it's kind of wetter out, but I just haven't found one that I like because I'm not really like a khaki tan trench coat girly. And I think this one is perfect because it fits really nice and it's yellow, so it's a bit different and kind of stands out a little more. I mean, how could I pass up a vintage yellow trench coat that fits me perfectly? Don't mind me, it's currently 11 o'clock at night, but I need to show you all the 3 items that I spent like $85 on today at the Hot and Heavy plus size thrift market. And this video is going live tomorrow, so yes, it has to be now. This lighting is not doing anyone any favors, but especially this jacket. It's kind of hard to see, but this jacket is just so cute, and I love the buttons and the color of green it is. And as soon as I tried it on, I just knew that it had to come home with me. This is actually my first time trying this top on, clearly, because it was in a park and there were no dressing rooms, which you all know because you were all obviously there. And it's really cute. I love the neckline and the stripes, and it's just a really cute elevated basic. I am so upset that this lighting cannot capture the essence of this scarf, but this purple burnt out scarf with the fringe is just so beautiful and so whimsigoth and so perfect for fall. I actually saw this scarf, looked at it, walked away, came back, could not stop staring at it, and finally bought it. And I'm not usually one to spend $18 on a scarf, but it's just so good. I could not leave without it, even if this lighting is doing it no favors. Anyways, I'm gonna go back to bed now. Okay, now we're gonna make our way into Halloween decor. The first item I found is this really cute skull candelabra, and this was just kind of perfect because I really do like Halloween decorations that aren't as in your face. I know that's kind of contradicting to what I said earlier, but I kind of like them to blend in with my decor as well. And I mean, you guys can see my living room. It it kind of blends in. I actually had this sitting on our coffee table and my boyfriend was staring at it while he was sitting on the couch and said, "This is actually pretty creepy." So I had to move it further away. It's just really cute and it's nice and hefty, and I I can't pass up a good candelabra, which isn't surprising because what is the next item but another candle holder? I actually left this little guy on the shelf and then I came back and I got him just because a pumpkin head always reminds me of Over the Garden Wall, and I loved his little candy corn sweater and scarf and the little pumpkins, and I just couldn't pass it up. It's just a really cute little candle holder and perfect for Halloween. The next item is definitely a tablecloth, but I want to use this as a blanket, and I just think it's really cute and kind of reminds me of like a 90s-ish Halloween decoration. And it actually didn't have a tag on it when I brought it up to the register, so they just charged me $2 for this, which is a steal, and that's always greatly appreciated. I've just been putting this on the back of my couch over there where that bunny blanket is currently, but removed it for the sake of this video. So to the couch back to the couch it goes. After I bought this next item, I realized that it's actually originally from World Market, which is fair because I do like a lot of the things at World Market, but it's just this vintage looking candy bowl. Like it's got this little owl on top of a pumpkin and no cat playing the violin and a witch, and it's just really cute. And I'm not sure if I'm going to use this for our actual Halloween candy bowl or for something else in the apartment, but I just think it's cute, and it's once again more subtly a Halloween decoration. But I just love the little vintage graphics on it, really. The last decor item is really cute, and it's pretty self-explanatory because it's this Halloween pillow. You got the pumpkin, the spider, the ghost, the black cat. You got it all. It's just a really cute vintage throw pillow, and I could not pass it up. As soon as I saw it, I knew it was coming home with me. And when I was checking out at the thrift store, the person working there was like, "Wow, this is really cute." And I was like, "Yeah, I know." What can I say except that it's very adorable and perfectly emulates the vibes that I'm trying to go for this Halloween and every Halloween for that matter. Anyways, that's the entire haul. I hope you all enjoyed this video and most importantly, my suffering. I am glad that I ended up finding a lot of cute pieces, especially the shoes and the Halloween decor. I am very excited about. I'm definitely going to be continuing the hunt for more Halloween decorations. It's just kind of something that you have to find piece by piece because it's kind of hard to find cute Halloween decorations that aren't entirely made of plastic and aren't super expensive. One thing I really want in life is just for things to be whimsical, on a budget, of course. Anyways, thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video and got some good autumnal slash Halloween inspo from it. And my co-host and I will see you all in my next video. Bye. Boo, you didn't think I was gonna let you get away that easy.